Shabbat Shalom everyone. This week it is going to be Parshat Shemini, and just like echoing the words that Rabbi Leo D has said this week, encouraging all of Am Yisrael to fly the Israeli flag, whether it's in the house or on social media or any of the different channels, very much it should be encouraged, and everyone should do it, after the terrible week that he has suffered and everything else. Very much we should all fly the flag in unity for Am Yisrael, because Achdut is the power for the Jewish nation and the Jewish people. So that's what I'm going to do now. And this week, it is actually going to be Parshat Shemini, Shabbat Parshat Shemini, which talks all about the laws of Kashrut at the end of the Parshah. It's a Torah command. It teaches us what are the different qualifications of kosher animals. What are we allowed to eat? What we are not allowed to eat. And there's many different laws the Shulchan Aruch talks about. It's related over inside the code of Jewish law. What is kosher? What we can eat? What things we've got to avoid? How should an animal be slaughtered? Whether it's going to be kosher or not, with all these different things. And very very important to eat foods with a quality heksha, quality kashrut certification within regards to it is very important. Some people in this world will say, I keep kosher, I don't eat any of the non-kosher animals and everything else. Go to a vegetarian restaurant, some people think it's fine, as long as it's vegetarian and everything else, there can't be any problems. But yes, there can be many different problems within regards to that. It's very important that one goes to a place with a quality heksha, where everything has been checked. Are there insects inside any of the salads, inside different vegetables, inside things? These are Torah commands. These are people could potentially be over Torah laws within regards to it. How was the food prepared? Was it mixed with other milky and meaty utensils in the oven within regards to it? Was it cooked together? These will have serious ramifications, meaning that the foods will be not kosher products and very severe. So it's so important that everyone keeps kosher. We get the kosher symbols. We get stuff with a kashrut certificate that it has been certified, and not just think it's okay because of one reason or another, where very much it's very highly unlikely it's not okay. A very famous story about the Lubavitcher Rebbe once. There was a Persian family that found out that the father had a tumor inside the throat and was given by the doctors only a couple of months to live. So, they weren't religious at all, but they thought, they were advised by a religious woman, you should go and see this great rabbi in 770 in New York and get a bracha off him, a blessing off him with regards to that. He said, why should we go to him? We're not religious. We don't keep Shabbat. We don't keep these things. But they went anyway. They went to the Rebbe and they spoke to him. He gave them a blessing straight away, and they explained the problem of the growth of the tumor and everything else. And he gave them bracha, and he said, do you keep kosher and everything else? And they said, no, we don't. Why not keep kosher your entire kitchen and keep 100% kosher to the top level? So, they've got the bracha of the Rebbe over here. So they did that. They kashered their kitchen. There was a few Persian rabbis came, kashered the kitchen and everything else, and they became meticulous within regards to these, with all the different laws of kashrut. And what the doctors gave him 2-3 months to live. It was 30 years later, he was still alive and eating healthy and was totally healthy. And the doctors were fascinated. How this happened over there. He survived for 30 years. He was meticulous, followed the